Hello and good evening. My name is Michael Cohen. I'm Kevin's older brother. I would love to start my speech by thanking Shannon's parents, Rick and Lorena McCormick, Susan and Steve Janis, and also my lovely parents, Margaret and Mike McCormick, for what so far has been so much. Speech will be considered a victory. I was also told a few days ago that Paul McCormick was asked to write a backup speech. That was all Jose. As I mentioned, I'm Kevin's older brother, but don't be fooled by the grades. I'm not that much older. Only by about 15 months. So I pretty much have had Kevin as a best friend since the age of 1. Even as a child, Kevin was always a supportive person and an advocate for my point of view. He displayed such advocacy even as children, especially whenever I found myself in an argument with my parents. Kevin was always sure to point out that I was definitely right, Mom was definitely wrong, and that I could for sure walk downstairs and continue the argument. Whether or not that was ever done for my benefit or his, has never really been determined. I like to think now, looking back on those years, that there wasn't some strange and weird Machiavellian reason behind the support. That he genuinely did agree with my side of the argument. In our relationship, there's never really been a distinction that I was the older brother. I've always said that the only thing I ever really did that would indicate that I was the older brother was I was the one that had to talk to the adults. Other than that, we've always pretty much been equal. I've never looked at Kevin as a younger brother or a little brother. He was always much more than that to me. He's somebody that I've always looked up to and have admired. There's aspects of your life that I wish that I had, and aspects of your personality as well that I wish that I had. Your courage, your kindness, and positive attitude, and the way that you're so great for the people that you consider friends is something that I've always admired and motivated me to be a better person. About half of you were at my wedding last year, and you know that Kevin was the best man at my wedding. But what some of, probably, I guess most of you don't know, is that Kevin was also the best man for 2 other people in the months that followed mine. And that to me was a perfect example, or is a perfect example, of how great a friend you are. Because everyone it matters and you genuinely care for those that you call friends. You're happy to share in our life successes. And you're there to empathize. And you're there to empathize. Life presents our challenges. Throughout my life, whenever I've sought your opinion or advice, you've always been sure to try to point me in the right direction. Because you want me to be a better person and to do better as a person. I joked earlier that Kevin was always an advocate for my point of view, and in truth he always was. But more importantly, you've always been somebody that pointed out when I was wrong. And that to me, as a friend, is more important. It's definitely the harder thing to do, because I'm not a very good person at being told that. As children, when we were growing up, whenever we would get into some major argument or disagreement, Mom and Dad were always sure to point out the 2 of us were incredibly lucky to have each other, being friends and being so close in age. And just like the other 99.9% of the things they told us as kids, that was also true. And now pretty obvious. I'm so fortunate to have had you be such a huge part of my life. And I'm a better son, brother, and husband because you've been such a large part of my life.